Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a sit down. Have not done a sit down in a minute, like actually sitting down on the floor, but I thought this video was really overdue because I haven't talked about things I've been loving and what I'm obsessing over in a minute. So I thought I would pop in here and give you guys kind of like a spring 2022 recap, what I am loving, what I'm into, what I'm buying, what I recently bought, kind of like keep you guys in the loop of what's up. Okay, first off, on my lips, this thing is amazing. It's by L'Oreal, color 40, Blissful Blush. I like it a lot, so I wanted to share. So I thought I would just jump right in. I picked up two things recently that I really wanted to show that I actually haven't done a video about because I've been vlogging and I kind of just forgot about showing you guys and then just jumped into showing you guys on Instagram, which by the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. My name is Melissa Soldera on YouTube, and you'll be able to see everything that's up. So a few years ago, I wanna say like a year and a half, 2 years ago, I started telling you guys Miu Miu is coming back. It's gonna be on fire. The plissé, all of that stuff, matelassé, you guys, trust me, you're gonna want it back in your life. Start going on eBay and buying. I picked up a few in like matte metallics that turned out really, really good. But then the reissued versions started coming out and I was like, oof. Oof, you guys did them good. I am all over them. So I recently picked one up from Farfetch and it did not disappoint. I decided to go with this beauty over here. So it's the same ruched plissé or matelassé than the old school Miu Miu version. The shape is really beautiful. It reminds me, the shape to me is very Prada-esque with the reissue vibes. I love the pearl handle. I actually have an HRH collection strap that looks exactly like this from like 2 years ago that I use as a top handle on my jumbo Chanel. And I saw this right away and I was like, oof, this is gorgeous. So it comes with this like little shoulder strap right here. I literally only saw this bag on Farfetch. Farfetch has like the ultimate stuff. Like you cannot find better anywhere else. Like they encompass every single item that you could possibly think of, I've always found on Farfetch. So also I have a new code. My code from last month expired. They just gave me a new one, so I will put it up here on the screen. Make sure to check them out. You guys always ask me also for Canadians, and I think even Americans have asked me this before. There are no duties. The price that you see on the website is the price you pay. It's in your currency. It like defaults to your country of currency and that's the final price. So the price I paid for this bag was the price I got it for. There were no surprises at the door. So for those of you who ask about Farfetch, that is that deal with them. And that's why I choose to shop with them. I feel like it's just like easier. There's no surprises. I know what to expect. I know how much I'm paying for. I've had like, oh my God, I ordered a Loewe bag once with $975 of duties at the door. I was like, was not expecting that. This is what the bag looks like, but I do want to show you guys. It comes with a longer strap as well. You guys know I'm not much of a crossbody person, but I find this strap so beautiful. I might actually figure out a way to use it. And it just goes on the same hook as the pearl top handle, but this is just what it looks like. It's a long crossbody, which definitely won't work for me. So I feel like I'm gonna find a way to like double it up or something and do this as like cause like look how pretty this strap would be just like as a top handle. Ugh, so beautiful. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a loop. That's what I'm gonna do. You know those like round clips that you have like, or that I have, I don't know if you have them, but I'm gonna loop one on this side. Oh, this is gonna look so cute. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll have this as an option, like a shorter double looped like this top handle, or this one right here, which is like the actual top handle that comes with the bag. I kind of wish I would have gone in like a ballet pink with this because I feel like with Miu Miu, my like signature color with them is like a beige or ballet pink. I am also happy that I went black. I've gotten to a point with my bag loves that I only buy color and special, and I started neglecting black, and I was realizing the other day I wanted to go out for dinner and all I had as black was my like little hourglass teeny tiny one or my Balenciaga that I'm carrying far too much, which by the way, that Balenciaga, everyone needs that Balenciaga in their life. So I thought this was a good add-on for going out and day wear. Okay, the next item that I picked up is one of the trends that I'm really into for this spring summer. I'm really into this like mesh, like holy type detail on clothing. I love the look. I normally have been doing it more in like the nudes and the whites, that like more like kind of like organic feel, but I did pick up this top by Marine Serre in black mesh and I really like it, so I wanted to show it to you guys. I also picked this one up from Farfetch. I mean, I'm clearly into the holy meshed look. This one is by JNBY, which I also love JNBY so much. I actually worked with them in the past, so let me see if I can get you guys a promo code for their latest collection, because this is such a score from them. And then there's also the plaid dress that I've been wearing a little bit too much, and it's a very obvious dress. This one right here, that is by JNBY. So good. But yeah, we digress. I think it's a really important trend. It's stuff that I'm really picking up on for this year. So this one obviously has it's Marine Serre, so you have the crescent moon in the top, but I love just the, like, even without the crescent, just like the mesh detail. Speaking of trends that I am going hard on for spring summer is this texture. I don't know how we want to explain this. It's like a stretch, like ruching. I used to wear these Juicy Couture like dresses, that this was the top of the dress and then it was like a terry skirt at the bottom, and it was always super flattering and it really just snatches in your waist. Picked up a few pieces for this year that have this piece being one of them by Commando that I love, and so the second I put on this tube top, I was like, oh, I remember why I love this so much. So I have been on the hunt for this fabric. I got a bunch of dresses that have this as a bodice. I started wearing it a few years ago from Zara. I bought a few dresses that had this as an accent detail, but this year I'm going top with these. I'm going really top, and again, I'm loving the bold, bright prints, but I'm also having like a major moment with earth tones and like neutrals and like these colorways for the season. I feel like I'm gonna be an either or for spring 2022. Like I'm either gonna be bold and bright or downplayed and neutral, like none of the in-betweens. Kind of like you literally, like, okay, this type of vibe that literally I look like I'm walking around topless without nipples. You know what I mean? Like I like that like neutral-esque vibe. Another thing that I am on the hunt for this year, I was actually sent this dress. I did not think I would be able to pull off the shape because I am quite curvy, and that's usually a shape I kind of shy away from. But I'm obsessed. Look at this dress. So now this shape, I'm actually looking for it in top format. So I saw a lot of these balloon silhouettes. Now I want this balloon vibe on a top vibe with like a nice baggy jean and high heel. I had this Marc Jacobs tank top back in 2002. If I can find a picture, I mean in 2002, there was no cell phones with cameras. So I'd actually have to find a like actual picture. And I don't know if I have that, to be honest, but the top was incredible. It was like a thicker strap tube with a ruching, and it was white with a baby blue pinstripe. It almost looked like men's shirting, and it was nice and fitted on the bust, and then just right underneath it baby dolled and did that balloon look. And I used to wear it with, oh my god, if you guys remember this, thumbs up, 7 jeans Havana flare. I used to wear that top with my 7s Havana flares, and I looked amazing. It was like such a good look, like such a good look. So yeah, so we're going back to that. It must have been 2004 because I worked at Holtz, because I wouldn't have been able to buy Marc Jacobs full price. So it was, yeah, it was definitely when I worked at Holtz and I got my employee discount on that Marc Jacobs top. So that's the vibe that I'm going for. I have it in my head. I hope I'm explaining it correctly onto you guys, onto this camera. Another designer and the aesthetic that I'm all over for this year is Paco Rabanne, the like mesh bags, skirts, clothing. I am all over that. I'm like pulling up my phone because the one that I have in mind, the skirt that I have in mind is $3,000. So I am going to need to find a budget friendly version. I will include it here. For the fashion porn of this video, you will see exactly what it is that I'm dying for. But I also love their mini chain bags, the link bags. They're actually unbelievable, and I am so into that right now. I kind of want my birthday dress to be a very mini version of a mesh dress dress like this. I was helping a friend of mine's daughter for her sweet 16, and she was telling me like her aesthetic that she was looking for, and I found like more affordable versions of that look, and I was like, girl, you're gonna look amazing. You're gonna look amazing. So I am on the hunt for this, but also like some good vintage Paco Rabanne right now. I feel like you could still find on eBay and like before they go up. You know how we were buying Mugler before it like went crazy expensive, like my leather bustier for like $200. Like, let's do that with Paco Rabanne. Let's Paco Rabanne like we did with Mugler. Let's do it. Like, let's buy all the vintage pieces up before everybody else does. So on the hunt for that hard. Okay, last thing that I am all over, I started hunting down some good vintage designer pieces back in December when I got this amazing mini skirt that I wore for our quarantined Christmas. I'll insert it here, but this is exactly the look that I'm seeing for going out in the springtime. That skirt, oversized blazer, simple bodysuit, great chain, Paco Rabanne-ish bag. Great pump. I know everybody's onto the platform. I love the platform, but I don't want to be a patent Mary Jane platform girl because everybody else is a patent Mary Jane platform girl right now. So I'm going to do my like velvet platforms, my like Prada ones. Like, let's do platform, but not like that way, you know, let's do it our way. So there's some really good platforms on the market right now. Like even some like old school, like Steve Madden. I saw some like really cool ones on eBay, like 2001 era Steve Madden. So cool. So cool. I am obsessing over this jacket hard. It's a very 80s inspired jacket. I picked this up in the fall, but I only really started appreciating it recently because it was too cold when I got it. This is by La Marque. It has gold trim, which I've never had on a moto jacket, but it's like cropped, huge and oversized, and the sleeves pull up. Look at this. Look at this jacket. Is this not incredible? I am not looking for another one because I honestly feel like I found the ultimate leather jacket in this. I love the vibe. I love the aesthetic. I've been wearing it a ton, so I will include some footage of what it looks like styled up when I'm not sitting on my living room floor. But yeah, that is it. Those are my like current searches, current obsessions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope my like logic about things makes sense. Sometimes in my head, how I explain fashion totally makes sense. And then when I like other people listen to me, they're like, that made no sense at all. So I hope we're on the same wavelength and what I'm saying totally makes sense for you guys. Hopefully, I feel like we've been around each other for long enough that we speak the same language, but that just might be me. I don't know. All right, guys, I don't have anything else to say besides I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys. Mwah.